Alrighty, ladies and gotta get this microphone situated, right? Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Twitch community, I hope you can hear me through this microphone. I'm trying to get the microphone situated, and it feels right now. Right there. I think that's it. So, welcome to episode number 38 of Logical Excess, playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn. You may be thinking, why am I all the way back to this hunting grounds? It's because offline, a couple days ago, I took a stab at two of the missions here to try to get a platinum sun, and not a platinum sun, a blazing sun, and I did. The other two were kicking my butt. However, I did catch a video on YouTube on how to do it, and the guy on YouTube made it look very easy. And I believe just after watching that a couple times, I can do that as well. But, I'm not going to do that on the stream. Like I said, I've already done these missions and on stream, and I just think that I feel that even though I watched it, I still may fall into a trap if I try it tonight. Like I'll just keep over and over and over again trying to get the blazing sun, and it just won't work out for whatever reason. So, quest, we got Maker's Inn, level 14, Death from the Sky, level 25, Pitch Cliff. Where is that? I don't think we have any errands left, which is not surprising. We're pretty far in this game. I think we're like 75 or 70% at least complete. Cauldron Zeta. Yeah, that's the last thing we did, was we did a Cauldron mission. That's the last thing we did on stream, and I guess maybe I should do the other Cauldron next, or... Man, this is... Our options are shrinking, right? That's what I'm finding out here. Okay. I got a strip right through here I can explore. And right there. And of course, this area here. Maker's End. But I've also got this down here. And I think since we're closest, let's go ahead and do that. We got a vantage point we can go for. Alright, I guess this is... I am going to try to stomp out a quest. I just don't know which one it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some exploration. And see if this exploration may open up quest options for us. At least in the first few minutes of the stream. Maybe this might... Well, it's already 5 minutes in the stream, so this could be the first half hour or so. And if we open anything new that's relatively low level, we'll tackle that. Otherwise, we'll pick something else to do. And one of them may involve hunting, especially up in the northern area of this game. The level 30 hunting ground, we may do one of those hunting trials, right? Sometimes I struggle with the words. Got my flag. And I should be super stealthy. I've got the stealth gear on. And I've got it fully customized with stealth coils.
Helpful. Forget about traveling light.
Think about it as a mercy kill, right? Okay. Follow the Yellow Brick Road. Well, just follow the road. Not necessarily Yellow Brick, right? Oh, it's a behemoth. Okay, how do I get up this mountain? I don't know. I don't know. I have to fight this freaking behemoth.
Machines.
I don't like our chances. You want to tell Warden Geneva we back down? Well, let's take our chances.
Damn, that was easy enough. So what is this? Resist range and resist melee. We don't have that many resist melee, so I guess we're gonna have to go with get rid of the fire. And we'll drop one of the stealths.
Our enemies fear us for good reason.
A 40% fire coil and a 26% spear damage coil. That spear damage coil. 40% fire.
You pulled us out of a tough spot, Outlander. Welcome to Sunstone Rock. You should speak to Warden Geneva inside.
Well, I do want to speak.
That away.
I do want to speak to Warden Geneva, but really, I was wanting to climb up this mountain and get the vantage point. But maybe that I need to go into the town proper to actually be able to do that. Right? Huh.
It was a machine lure. We don't know how they got it.
They're leaving.
Rosgrim concealed the parts on his person, no doubt.
We searched him. How?
You don't want to know how.
This might not be so easy after all. But it looks like it looks like it should be straightforward, right? There we are.
Every vantage a story.
A bucket shitstorm tour day 7. I was 3 months out of rehab when we went camping out here. Wyatt went to sleep early, so it was just the two of us when we stayed up and watched the Perseids. After, as we talked about the stars and space tech, I suddenly knew what I wanted to do with my life.
Text, hi Ma, it was August. Summer school had wrapped, and I'd aced my courses, so I was heading back to 10th grade with a good head of steam. As a reward for my studies and my sobriety, you and White gave me a Fullerton Labs Astro Prodigy and took me camping to watch the Perseids at their peak. I was amped. White spent all afternoon struggling with a self-constructed shelter he'd bought for the trip, until finally he gave up and built the damn thing manually. Well, the sleeping pods anyways. While we made a fire and cooked dinner, it must have taken a lot out of him because Wyatt was nodding off at dinner and went to bed soon after. As night fell, we sat and watched the meteors streak across the sky like fingernail scratches, marveling at their abundance, laughing our delight. After an hour or so, you asked me to teach you the constellations, so I launched the Astro Prodigy and played professor, spouting off about each star group as the drone magnified them. Later, I had it zoom in on the Odyssey, which was still being constructed in orbit back then. It was another year or two before they abandoned it. We could actually see the robots building it, zipping across the hull like little fireflies. So I jabbered about that, which got me started on yammering about the robots that Pharaoh and other corporations, even Metallurgic, have begun sending up to mine helium-3 from Luna and metals from the asteroid belt. The more I spoke about space tech, the more excited I became. But I was getting cold, too. Deserts at night are like that, so I sat back down next to you and we huddled under the camp blanket. For a little while, we were quiet. I wanted to say what I was thinking, but it felt ridiculous. But then Wyatt snored explosively from inside the shelter, and we giggled, and our laughter seemed to make an opening for me to just go ahead and say it, that I, your delinquent son, who'd almost flunked out of high school, who'd nearly died of an OD at a Bash Corps concert, wanted to be an aerospace engineer and make the sorts of machines we've been talking about. Robots to gather resources in the solar system, maybe even ones that could travel to other stars and colonize new worlds. You looked at me and smiled. Then that is what you will do. And then you looked up at the night sky and said, very plainly, as though it was a simple fact, you will write the story of our family across the stars. School started the next week, and I never looked back. Well... another vantage point down. It's getting a little chilly in my house, man. It's a destroyed watcher. Meh, I don't really need it. I'm getting to where I don't really need a whole lot of anything. What is this? Cabins and Capers, a book. A travel-worn book of glyphs interspersed with portraits of colorful-looking outlanders. Captains and Capers, these tales of adventure await within the life of Mazarad, the Sunflash, whose scales of polished armor dazzled his foes, whose ribbons of firebird red arced like his enemy's lifeblood, so drawn to the clamor of battle that he chose an outlander's life. Far beyond the Sundom, in the north, he crushed the helmets of clashing Oseram warbands with the very scrap they battled over. In the south, he stood in sunset against the Plains Raiders, plucking their arrows from his body and firing them back. It was only the lure of the greatest battle of all for Holy Meridian that drew him back to his homeland, and in the liberation he died gloriously, so that it took many hours to reveal his still shining armor beneath the heap of kestrels piled above him. Of Sadova, the desert rain, once a daughter of the Sun Court, but who cast aside noble silks and paints to run with the mercenaries of the Long Burn. She of eyes like smoke and a flashing blade. Her band only struck with the sudden storms, for the sight of blood never sat well with her, and the rain washed away its traces as quickly as it spilled. And so the sightings of rain clouds was feared from sunfall to bright market, lest she might appear with them for many seasons, until they were finally betrayed by one of their own to a blazoned patrol. For her noble birth, Sadova was permitted an honorable death, and buried up to the neck in the Valley of the Lash, to await the sun's judgment. On the first day she endured in silence, yet on the second clouds gathered and broke with a great downpour, and in his passing she was gone. Alright, that's pretty brutal, and I'm trying to paint it as like a fantasy, like people should want to go out like that, but I don't know. I don't agree. The metal conquest of Korrigan, the Oseram blacksmith, who would hammer gauntlets into shape while wearing them, and bend barrel iron around his waist, he was seen to wrestle the cargo from the backs of shell walkers, claiming the lightning blast to be good for constitution, and overcame a sawtooth by blunting his jaws and shaking it so soundly that his core fell loose. He claimed to have gathered a charging trampler on his shoulders and slammed it upon the rocks, and sure enough, there were marks left by its furnace blasted lividly across his well-haired back. As the derangement worsened, bringing ever more terrifying machines, so grew Corgan's desire for greater feats of strength. He was the last sighted astride a rampaging Thunderjaw, grasping its neck tight as a hawk to prey, and some say he remains there still. And continued from previous volumes, the exploits of Okara One-Eye. By this point in the telling, Okara had lost his left hand for stealing the song cores of Estuki, and so traveled to the claim, seeking an Oseram forgesmith who would affix a Ravager's claws in his place. Of course, the only man crazed enough to undertake such a melding of metal and flesh would be the leader of the Three Chains Uprising. The Three Chains Uprising. Alright, so this is a prison, and there are criminals on the loose, and we've got to find out how we're going to get involved here to do that. So, new quest chains open up, which is kind of what I expected. Oh, can't go in the front door. Gotta go in the side door. Talk to this warden.
Warden Geneva. This is the one who defeated the behemoths.
Outlander. I'm impressed. I don't impress easily. Tell me, how do you fare with hunting living prey?
Haven't had any complaints. Why?
3 dangerous prisoners have escaped. I need my men here, getting the others back in line. None of this would have happened if we dealt with criminals the old way. But I've clashed that gong before, and here I am. And here you are.
Real quick, let me change the thermostat.
What's the old way?
To be buried up to the neck and left for the sun's judgment.
Seems to me like the judgment's already been made.
Not one of them committed another crime.
Who are these dangerous prisoners?
3 from the isolation cages. Don't feel sorry for them. They've lived well off the Sun King's conscience. Scrund. Oseram Trapmaker, hates the Karja, crazy as a loon in heat. Caught in one too many blasts. Or one too few. Then there's Ulia, a Tenakth warrior, if that means anything to you.
Not really. Another tribe?
Reavers, from the south. Bloodthirsty. Some say they're cannibals, but she slurped gruel well enough. And the last is Gavan, a traitor who smuggled weapons to the exiles.
Compared to the other 2, this one doesn't seem so bad.
He helped drag out a civil war, all for the shards it got him. A machine has more warmth.
Do you know a hunter named Nil? He told me about this place.
Nil? That's what he calls himself now. Is he well?
I maybe wouldn't say well.
He was born under a long and dark shadow, but he wasn't a knife without a thought behind it. Like the butchers of the Sunring. He had honor, old-fashioned. His time here boiled it to the surface.
So the Karja keep their criminals in this place?
Since the liberation. We've had them all, from thieves to the Mad King Jiran's former kestrels. The Sun King believes in the power of change, and sure enough, some did change. Shed their skin, like lizards. I thought all criminals were the same once. That's why the Sun King gave me command of Sunstone Rock. As an education.
Sounds like an honor. I mean, I haven't seen any other women in Karja armor.
No. I'm not one of your sisters. No woman can wear Karja armor. When I was young, I chose to become a soldier. One good enough to join Avad's honor guard. There was talk about what I was. So I'd say, test me, and I'll break your arm. After enough arms had been broken, there was less talk.
I'm curious, but I'd rather we didn't have to start fighting.
Agreed.
So you want these prisoners brought back?
No. I want them put in the earth. I doubt they'll give you any choice. They had their chance with the Sun King's generosity. So now they face mine. A bounty on all their heads. Ulia of the Tenakth, Razgrund of the Oseram, and the traitor Gavan.
If I did this for you, I'd need a lead on them.
Well, when Ulia first swept through the Sundom, it was with the jungle bandits. I say she'll go back. Razgrund we pulled out of a crack in Dusk Mesa, where he'd been tinkering with his bombs. And Gavan will be trying to pay his way across the lake. I'd burn my palm on it. Look in Bright Market. Outlander, if you're taking up our manhunt, better do it before the trail cools.
I'm a good tracker. I'll find them sure enough.
If you say so.
But I had some more questions first.
Nah.
I'll be going.
Not many just walk in and out of here.
Alright, merchant, let's, do I need to get a handle on the inventory? Yeah, I guess I do. Luminous braiding. I don't have a whole lot of redundant things. Slag shine glass. I thought maybe I had 2 stacks of that stuff. Rusted scrap. Near worthless. Sell them all. I really... let me see here. Ammo. I think everything's accounted for, man. It is. Okay.
Machines or bandits try to get past me, they'll have a fight. Mark my words.
I am, this kind of sucks, but I am kind of sleepy, a little fatigued, I say. I can just feel, well, I've been up since 4 in the morning. That's probably why I'm feeling tired. Anybody would feel tired. So, I want to be conservative. I'm not going to stream past an hour, and that means we're a little bit past the halfway mark. And that's why, I mean, it kind of sucks, because I don't have a whole lot of time to commit. But there's really, I was going to explore here. It looks like there's not much in terms of materials and stuff to explore here in this prison. You know, most settlements have supply boxes littering the ground and everything. Well, apparently not here. So, okay. Damn. Find Yulia. Let's do it. Let's find her. 'Cause Blackwing Bandit Camp. cleared this bandit camp out before. I mean, it should be a friendly.
Okay, I already got rid of the bandits.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be hard to find this warrior.
Fight to determine the strongest. You have weak blood. Yes. Perhaps they will send soldiers. That will use to you yet. Do you fear my teeth? This one I cut on the armor of...
Come on,
I told you they would come! Drive her into the dirt! I've not killed one of your tribe before.
No way we could have talked about this, huh?
All the Carja did was talk. Talk and bleed. Talk and shackle me. But you fought like a Tenakth. I'd have taken you for my child.
You can't just take a child.
The strong take from the weak. And in the taking, I'm made stronger. These stories pricked into my skin. Look. Children, riches, lives, and land. All of these have been mine. Drink of my... my blood. And they'll live on.
No, Ulia. I've got enough stories to carry.
Well, that was, yeah. That's all I gotta say.
Hope I managed to sleep through the night this time.
That was just meh. Right? Damn, with all the stalkers. We're gonna put on the corruption outfit. Where is it? There it is. There we are. Corrupted zone cleared.
I can't spare the weight.
Oh man. Oh no, I'm probably I'm really tired, and I'm not saying much, and that's a telltale sign that I'm tired.
I'll tuck that away. Got one.
Veet Eats. Veet Eats. Thanks for registering with Veet Eats. What's for dinner? Where's dinner? Who's coming to dinner? Up to you. Step 1, log into Veet Eats. Duh. Step 2, choose a menu. In the mood for Mexican? Chiming for Chinese. Savoring sushi. Peaked for pizza. Any cuisine. Any side or dessert you dream is yours for the taking. Or shall we say eating. Make your selection, and while the food printer is whipping up your vittles, move on to Step 3. Choose a setting. Where do you want to eat tonight? A 1950s diner? Rocking the jukebox tunes? A Polynesian beach? Where's that cava colada? Heck, why stop there? Why not try one of our truly exotic deluxury sets? Fantasy banquet whilst watching a Dragon Riders joust? Check. Glass bottom helo carrier hovering over raging volcano? Checkity check. Choose a skin. Sure, we love our friends and loved ones, but do we really have to stare at them and listen to them every darn meal? With Veet Eats, gulp down meats, dress up. Is that your boyfriend smacking his lips across the table, or is that Hollow Star Ryan Kasabian glowering at you with an animal desire? Is that your kid screaming now how he wants more nuggets, or is that a blessedly restrained Madame Curie expounding on the scientific and societal impact of her discoveries? Don't worry, Veet Eats automated systems are just as good as nugget serving and child monitoring as they are noise canceling. Step 5, eat. This part you don't need the help with, right? Are we right? Enjoy your VD's meal experience. Well then. Man, we're getting close to the time.
I thought they'd send soldiers. The mighty Carja Empire must be more strapped than I thought. How sad. No matter, bounty hunters die like the rest. Welcome to my ravine of death.
Are you serious?
Sadist, murderer, trapmaker. All these things. That's why they put me in that stinking hole. I'm curious. I don't suppose those behemoths that called to the prison killed Geneva.
You're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah. That's why I have my toys. To distract me from the pain.
Well, this guy talks a good game. We'll see.
Not yet, little acrobat. Whoopsie!
No, it's the other way. Into the ravine.
But you're not on fire yet. Persistent, aren't you? Easy does it. Mind your fingers.
Damn it.
Yes?
Oh, you're a trickster.
Alright, now I'm stuck. Or I don't know what the hell to do now. There we are.
You got me. No more traps. Tell Geneva I'll be a good boy from now on.
You expect me to believe that? What's in your hand?
Oh, this? Well, just a little... Oops.
Suicide bomber?
I guess he died doing what he loved.
That was weird. That was a strange way to end a quest.
Roots are full of water.
How the hell do I get out of here? Well, that just answered my question. Just jump. When in doubt, jump. Right on. Alright. I'm gonna hit up this next campfire and I'm gonna call it for the night, fellas. Because it is just... I'm getting tired. I can barely keep my eyes open.
Good. I can use this.
It's Pizza Veet. Who's at the door? It's Pizza Veet. Greetings, valued Cheesy Heart customer. Cheesy Heart Pizza and Subs is proud to present Pizza Veet, our new and improved drone delivery system. Guaranteed no more street drops or roof pizzas. Guaranteed on target, on time, surgical strike delivery pizza to your POS in 5 minutes or free, melty hot, or the price is not. Zip to cheesyheart.hollow and call in the Pizza Veet. POS. I hope it's not the POS I'm thinking about. A piece of shite.
Save these for the trail.
All right, fellas, this is going to be wrapping up a short and sweet episode number 38. I'm going to get some sleep, but tomorrow morning I'll be traveling, so this is my only way to squeeze in a stream for the weekend, and I figured why not? At least an hour in is some progress is good progress. But we're going to have to end it here, so let me make my save. Manual save. And our quick save. All right, fellas, this will wrap it up. Episode 38. Sunday, I'll be back in town, and I will be streaming episode 39. And we're going to really try to hit it hard for an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours, to get some. So that means we'll for sure wrap up this quest that we're on here, which is Sunstone Rock. Find these fugitives, and then we'll have to figure out where we go from there. Maybe a cauldron, possibly hunting ground tasks. Because really, we can start taking on level 25 quests because we're level 40 or so, I believe. And also, we'll pick up. The other goal is to fully explore this southern area, and we're working our way toward it. So I think we can have that done in the next stream. All right, fellas. Peace out. Have a good weekend. Bye.